Hi, welcome to Rebecca's channel. Today she's about to draw a picture that she's currently swearing at in the background. And she's lovely. She's very lovely. I like her very much. And she has wonderful talent. Even if she doesn't display in this video.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Hello. In this video I'm drawing Roger Hodgson from Supertramp. The reference photo that I used was taken by my fiancé, and it's an absolutely lovely image which I really struggled to capture just because of the lighting, and I kind of muddied it a bit, but it turned out okay in the end. As Dan said, I did swear at this quite a lot because I just really struggled to get it to turn out how I wanted. I was drawing this for a birthday card. It had to be quite a small image, and I always find smaller drawings to just be really fiddly and frustrating, especially with Copics. And also I struggled with the interesting and very pretty lighting in this, just because I kind of ended up muddying a lot of the colours. You'll notice at one point that I have a little bit of trouble with getting his face right, and no matter how many times I worked on it and redid it, he just looked like an old woman. But I found that adding the pencil really helped this picture because I could get so much fine detail in it with it being so small. I very much like the look of just Copics, but I think using coloured pencil on them always just finishes them off, or at least it does with the kind of artwork that I do. And I think that the pencil very much helped this picture. I've tried using fine liner pens in different colours to do this job, but I don't think that anything does quite the same job as pencils. I also go in at the end with a white gel pen just to put highlights on, which again really helps finish the picture off. I also thought that during my videos I should answer some of the questions that I get asked really frequently. So if you have any questions that you really want to know, leave them below and I'll try to answer 1 or 2 questions each video. The main question I seem to get asked is where I learnt to draw. And basically I've just been drawing my entire life. I don't remember ever not drawing. I took art all the way through school up to A level. But that was probably the time that I drew the least because I really hated it. I didn't like the restrictions on it and I found it frustrating. And while my art teacher was fantastic, I just really did not enjoy sort of being taught art. So when I left school, I did software engineering rather than doing an art-based degree. So I would consider my art to be self-taught because I feel like pretty much everyone does art in school, especially if you have an interest in it. But in terms of getting better at drawing, my main piece of advice is just to draw every single day. When I'm in the habit of doing that, which I'm not always just because of work, but when I do get in the habit of drawing every day, you really do see your progress. And I think like sort of doodling every day is fine to get yourself into the habit of drawing every day, but if you really want to get better, you need to actually work at what you're drawing. So you need to use references and you need to sort of experiment with the styles that you want to ultimately have. I'm going to try and get into a better routine of posting videos, but I'm really struggling at the moment because I work quite a lot and I've been really busy. If you follow the work that we do on Patreon, you'll notice that we've changed up how we're doing things at the moment, so I've been really busy as a result of that, but I'm hoping that it means that I get into a bit of a better routine and I designate like a couple of afternoons to just working on YouTube videos. That's my aim anyway, so we'll see how that goes. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't listened to Supertramp before, then I really recommend that you do that because they're absolutely amazing, and I am so incredibly envious of Daniel for getting to go see them, and he had such good seats and I'm so jelly. So you really should just give them a listen, they're very good. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll have another video up soon.
So I put my foot just rounding on the thing.
You can do that if you want.
No, woo! Ow.